So meeting you all up after a very long time. Anyways, it's never too late to be what we might have been. So let's start. The previous one I have already recorded 3 videos on units and dimensions in which we have completed the notes. And today we'll be starting with the numerical part. It will take 3 to 4 videos for the numericals, and then we'll be starting with the next chapter, that is motion in a straight line. Wow. Okay, so now let us start with the first question. Just a second. Okay, so the first question is, what is the number of electrons that would weigh 1 kg? So let's write this question. What is the number of electrons that would weigh 1 kg? Alright, so in question we are being asked about the number of electrons, that is the question mark. Weight is given to us, that is 1 kg. Okay, so now let us solve this question. So here in this question we have total mass as 1 kg, and we know number of electrons will be total mass upon mass of single electron, right? How? Let us see. Okay, so here we have key total mass is given as 1 kg, and also we know mass of electron is, this is what we need to learn already from 9th class, that is 9.11 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. This is something we should already know. And now the formula implies that number of electrons will be total mass upon mass of each electron, that is the same as the one we wrote above, 9.11 into 10 to the power minus 31. So putting the values, we'll get the answer to be 1 upon 9.11 into 10 to the power minus 31. We can solve and we'll get it as 1.1 into 10 to the power 30. If any doubt, you can put it in the comment section. So this is the first question which we have covered. Alright, now moving on to the next question. Okay, so the second question says, a drop of olive oil of radius 0.25 millimeter spreads into a circular film of radius 10 centimeter on the water surface. Estimate the molecular size. So what all we have is, we have the radius of the olive oil drop which is spreading into circular film, as in circle of radius. Again we have the radius of the circular film, that is 10 centimeter. So this is in millimeter, this is in centimeter. We'll convert them into a single unit, that is we'll convert them into centimeter, because that is a bigger unit. Now what we have to find is the molecular size of the olive oil. So take 30 seconds, try it out, then I'll tell you how to solve it. Okay, so now what we have is, we are having the thickness we have to find, right? Molecular size as in thickness. So thickness will be what? Volume of the oil drop divided by the area of the film. So volume we know is 4 by 3 pi r cube upon area we know is pi r square. So 4 by 3 into pi by pi will, okay, let us take pi get cancelled, and upon may we have r cube. Upar wala will be 0.025, that was we had the 0.25 millimeter, converting into centimeter we'll get 0.025 ka cube upon may we have, the size was 10 centimeter, so it will be 10 ka square, because we have converted both. So solving it, you will be getting 2.08 into 10 to the power minus 7 centimeter. This we have converted in centimeter, this was already in the centimeter. So assuming that the film has one molecular thickness, then molecular size will be this. So finally we have found out the molecular size, that is the thickness, that is volume upon area. Volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube upon area is pi r square. Solving it, converting into centimeter, we get this answer. So now you can note it down, then we'll be moving on to the next question. So third question says deduce the dimensional formula for. We have to find out the dimensional formula. We learned it was in the form of m l t, m to the power a, l to the power b, t to the power c. This is the form in which we have to find. So first we have to find for the power. Power we already know is work upon time. Work can be written as force into distance upon time. Force we know is ml t to the power minus 2. We have already done this in one of the video. Into distance will be l upon time will be t. Solving we get m to the power 1, l to the power 2 and t to the power minus 3. So this is the dimensional formula for power. Then moving on to the next, that is second part. So second we have to find out the dimensional formula for surface tension. It's very important. Surface tension is represented by this sigma, which is written as force upon length. Alright, force अभी हमने देखा, it is ml t to the power minus 2 upon length is l. So l get cancelled and we get m t to the power minus 2. This is the dimensional formula for surface tension. It is a very important MCQ. Alright, then moving on to third we have is find out the dimensional formula for gravitational constant. So what is the formula for gravitational constant? That is, we know force is equals to capital G m1 m2 upon r square. So G will be fr square upon m1 m2. So F is mlt to the power minus 2, R is L to the power 2 upon m1 m2 will be m into m. So we m1 m get cancelled, so we get m to the power minus 1, L to the power 3 and T to the power minus 2. This is the formula for gravitational constant which we need to remember. Alright, in this question we will be taking only 3 parts. So first video for the numericals, that is we took 3 questions, will just end here. Then I'll be recording the next video. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Tata.